What is up, boys, and welcome to Vietnam. We have just arrived in Ho Chi Minh City, the big city in Vietnam, and today we have lots to do and lots to see, and it is a really hot day, so we better get going. Let's go! We have found our first 7-Eleven of the day, and we're gonna see if we can get some breakfast. We have found a shelf for self-serving drinks, and we're trying to decide on what we want with blueberry and blue lemonade. We want one of these vitamins as well. We decided on a normal lemon because we thought it might taste the best, and I also got a protein shake. That's the first protein shake I've ever had while we're being here in Asia. It's crazy, I'm so happy. We have just arrived at the Tao Dan Park. It looks like this. I think we're just in a small bit of the park. There is a bigger piece a little further ahead, but so far this looks really cozy. We saw just now that the bigger section of the park is behind these walls here and behind a paywall, so you have to pay 60k to get in, which we're not gonna do. You could ride horses in there, so that would have been fun, but to pay for a park, I don't find that necessary. We'll have to do fine with just this section, but I'm not complaining about this section. It looks really nice. And as today is a wonderfully hot day, some shade from the trees is so nice as well. We have found some guys that's breakdancing. So cool. He also moves so smooth. It's crazy how you can dance like that. My body doesn't move like that. And the firefighters are also here in the park today, having a nice chill while they don't have anything to do, and hopefully it will stay that way. This is probably the most advanced city we have been to so far. It's very clean, and when we took the grab from the airport in, we saw that there was a lot of like different stores everywhere, different infrastructures, we saw hospitals, we saw everything you could imagine, and then there's also firefighters in the park, so I think this is the most advanced we've been to so far. Well, we wanted to go and see the Independence Palace that's right here in this park, but there's also a paywall here, and it doesn't really look like there's much inside, so we're just gonna skip this part and head straight to the Opera House instead. Here you have what we were going to pay for to see. Now we didn't have to pay, and we can save time by going to the next place. This building looks huge. It says the Metropolitan, and I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure it is an important building of some sort. This place here looks like Hollywood. It's so cool. With the street being like, it's not just tarmac, it's like this one here. I don't know what it's called, like tiles. So cool. And of course, next to the Hollywood street, Dior. On the other side is Uniqlo and Givenchy as well. I think we've come to the more fancy part of the city. Yeah, they have Saint Laurent, Tom Ford. Crazy street. We came here to see the big opera house, and they have put a show just in front of it, so you can barely see the one side of it. The little you can see of it, this is the building. I think that's the front as well, because you have the big arch there. They put a show in front of the big opera house. That's so stupid. We'll have to make do with seeing this side only. Yeah, the only good side they ruined is this one isn't that nice. I put the stage in front of it. I don't know why, but okay. At least we get to see this guitar in the middle of this. I don't know what's called, like a roundabout, or it's just square. I think today is gonna be something big, because we have almost like a SWAT team walking here. I don't know. And even on the stage there was like dressed in blue colors, so maybe like police or something. So I think they're celebrating the law enforcement here. I hope you can see good, but there's a palace over here that looks really nice, and there's a statue right there in the middle. It's hard to see because it's far away, but it looks really cool. And here you have a very beautiful park with lots of flowers. I think it's for the new year, if I'm not mistaken. They have like different animals every year, and this year's animal is a horse. So there's a big statue of a horse over there. So I think it's for the new year, but it looks really nice. There's not many things that don't look good in such a weather. It's so nice out today. And look at the buildings around here. Holy! They're so high. We have arrived at one of the big things about us being in this city. The Café apartments. So many small cafes. Look at this one here, it's inside the park. It looks like a head there, and then there's feet. Yeah, because there's ice there as well. That's so cool. It is a really cool experience being here while it is New Year. It was really fun seeing the fireworks in Da Nang and just to experience this whole New Year's thing. But it gets a little bit repetitive of every store being closed, and I think we're here at a little bit of a wrong time to explore a city. We don't get to feel how the city really is without everything being closed off. For example, here there's a barricade so cars can't go here, and you can't go inside the park. I think it's paid to get inside as well. So it is a little bit, so it gets a little bit boring that everything is closed and it's not the real city, but it's still a cool experience. And on top of that, there's a lot of construction still going on here as well, which we can't do much about, but it still takes away a little bit of the glory from the city. Here we have one of the tall landmark towers, which is a financial tower, so you can't really go inside of it, but still a really cool building. And it's really tall. We have found a place to go and eat some brunch. This place, it looks really nice, so we have to try it. You even have to walk up these stairs, and I'm gonna show you the inside. It's crazy. Look at this place. It looks so nice in here. We even have mirrors in the ceiling. We have just gotten our food, and the croissants here are really big. Look at this one. They're so huge. And she took a bowl, and I took a truffle omelette croissant. Whew. It was way too nice to sit in the cold inside of the restaurant. The food was really good, but now it's way too hot outside. And the croissant we took in, the big one with chocolate, it even had some chocolate mousse or something inside. It was really nice. We have found the oldest cafe here. I don't know if it's the oldest, but it looks really run down, but it also looks like it's the style. We have arrived at our next destination, and probably the last destination for the day, the Saigon Center. There might not be much shopping, but you can always take a look. Just look at this place. Such a big shopping center. Look at it. Holy! We're just aimlessly walking around, knowing we're not gonna buy anything, but yet we look at everything as usual when you walk through a shopping mall. I am, however, on the lookout for one specific thing for my camera, but it's a very niche thing, so it's not very likely that they have it here, but I'm gonna look around anyways. I asked around a little bit and got recommended this store right here, so hopefully they have what I'm looking for. The quest continues. We got recommended another shopping center, so I think we're gonna head to that one and see if we can find it there instead. I'm not giving up on this hope. I really want that piece, so I'm hoping they have it there. It looked like a big store with a lot of cameras and an established store, so I have good hopes. Every time you walk out of a cool store, you just get hit by a wall of heat. And it's getting a little bit unbearable because we have nowhere we can go swimming or cool off. So we'll just have to jump from store to store for the most part. It's crazy how much is closed off, only to have like this here is closed off. And the streets are also closed off. And then there's a lot of beautiful gardens everywhere. But I'm not sure what this here is because it doesn't look... Oh, maybe it is for the new year. Book Street Festival, okay. So it is for the new year, but it's also for the Book Street. But it's really crazy how big everything here is. This is just a roundabout, square-ish, with no cars, everything's just shut off. And we are just in front of the palace I showed you earlier that you could barely see. And the statue as well, the golden statue. This statue here is the man himself, Ho Chi Minh. And I think this city we're currently in is named after him. We have arrived at the other shopping mall or shopping center, the Vincom Center. And just outside there are these writings and pictures of Ho Chi Minh. So this man here is the one that's on the statue. So apparently we arrived when it was closed. But it opens tomorrow, so we'll have to come back tomorrow. There are only a few stores that is open, like H&M and Zara, but everything else is closed. And tomorrow, the whole center is open. We got dropped off at what appears to be a shopping mall as well. The Vincom Center here again, but it's up there. We're gonna go. It's gonna be sick. But this one seems more open. But of course you get inside and most of it is closed already. But good thing we're not only here for the stores. We got down one floor and the stores here are mostly all open. Or it's not stores, sorry, it's restaurants. It's really nice because we might get hungry later. So there won't be any sky view, rooftop view at all. The price has doubled just because it's a holiday. This is a real bummer because it would have been really cool, but doubling the price, crazy. So no sky view for us. We'll have to find something else cheaper or not at all costly to do. We have been dropped off back at our hotel and we came here one day early. So we just got this room for one night, so we need to change to our original hotel that we're gonna stay for the next 2 days. So it's on with the big bags and a 5-minute walk. So it's not too bad. Right outside our hotel room, there's a festival with like a band. And they also have this dragon dancing. That's so cool. We're gonna go in and get some stuff for our room now because we have a fridge. I have decided to scrap the GS25 store and head to a 7-Eleven instead because they're going again. You can just hear the rumble because the GS25 store didn't exactly have what we were looking for, and there's just a 7-Eleven 110 meters away, so I'm going to that one instead. I am just now walking past one of these stores with live fish, and there's even big crabs here. There was only crayfish in Da Nang that I could see, but here, big crabs. And just during the time I'm talking to you, I've already arrived, so it was really close. It made a big splurge, but half the bag is just the drinks you mix yourself from 7-Eleven, so they take up space. They are still going strong. But I also wanted to show you how we are living now, because it is a very, you have to go through a very shady alleyway, but our room is too fantastic to be in this kind of area. So that's why I really want to show you. You walk through here, this sketchy alleyway, and then you have to walk through a laundromat to get to our rooms. And when you get through the door, I have to excuse the hair, I took my hat off. And right when you get through the door, you get into this. There's a sink, a small kitchen here. The shower is just here. It's a separate shower. Outside of the shower room, we have a tub. You can go take a bath in the middle of the room. And then we have the bed, really spacious room, a projector with a screen. Mind-blowing. And then the bathroom here. It's really low, but it works. So it's a really crazy room to be living in, such a alleyway up. You go through a laundromat. Yeah, it's a crazy room. We have made it out and onto the streets. The darkness has already fallen, and we put on some fresh clothes and taken a shower and just freshen up for a little bit. We also stayed in our hotel room for a little bit to just relax and spend some time together. But we're now out. We have a reservation for a restaurant in about 2 hours. So in the meantime, we thought we could just hit the streets and go look up the famous walking street they have here in Chi Minh. We just arrived at the biggest intersection or roundabout I've ever seen. And there's just a statue in the middle. It's a very small one. It is still unbelievably hot for being an hour after sunset. Whew. And walking in this heat, I'm kind of regretting putting on a normal shirt instead of a dry fit. It's getting hot. We have arrived to the entrance of the very bien walking street. With a little bit of live music. The tone very much. Holy, look at this place. And this place is oh, so crazy. And there's also well a little bit of smoke in there. It's a little bit misty. Okay, it's getting hectic here now. And on this side as well. 4 different restaurants within 50 meters of each other, blasting music. You can barely hear any of them at all. It was such a fun experience. Found a really cool place where the lanterns go up and down. There's also a crazy thing that they have dancers outside. I can't even start to hear one song at one place until I came to the next place and hear another song again. It's so overstimulating. There's like 3 songs going on at the same time right now. There's even a soccer bar here. I would have never expected there to be a soccer bar or a pub here. I think we have gone past the most hectic part of the street in the beginning. It doesn't look as hectic further down. But there's still a lot of lights in your eyes, so you might even go blind if you go here. We spotted this really cozy rooftop up there. The view looks really nice and also so beautiful with these lanterns. We have finally left the walking street. Holy! I started to get a headache from all the loud music and the strobing lights. So we had to leave quickly, but we're gonna find somewhere to relax for a little bit before our dinner time in about an hour. So we still have some time to kill. But I get that the street was really fun and it looked really beautiful in some places and magical in some other places, but not for me. I did not like that street. We just ended up on a Starbucks with a fresh drink and a game of cards. It is finally time for dinner. We looked this place up in Da Nang as well, but it was fully booked, so I'm excited that we've booked a table this time. This place looks sick. Look at this place. So cool. A little bougie. We just got our pizza in and they look amazing. So The crust is not hard and I like that. The food for tonight was really good. I even took the bottle of sparkling water with me as a little drink on the way home. We're just gonna go up and get to sleep for the rest of the night. So it's good night from us. And boys, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, boys. We're up bright and early. No, I'm just kidding. We slept in today. We had a little bit of a slow morning. Time is currently 12. The time is currently 12 and we're on our way out back on the streets again. And today we have a little less to do than yesterday, but it's still going to be a very fun day. We stopped by a place that looked really nice and cozy for our morning coffee. And she also ordered a white coffee, but she wanted less coffee inside because she doesn't like the taste of coffee as much. But they gave her half a cup total, we just filled up with ice, so she barely got anything, and it was also too strong, so she just gave it back, and now I only have mine, but mine doesn't taste as good as well. And I think I recall I told you yesterday about the construction ruining much of the city. One of the sites we were going to see today is that building over there. It's just engulfed in construction scaffolding and you can't even see anything of it. I think it's really beautiful, but we can't see anything, so kind of ruins a little bit of the experience of the city. You can see a little bit of what the building was supposed to look like if the scaffolding wasn't in the way. So it's kind of sad that they're just building everywhere. But one thing that's not being reconstructed is the post office. This looks so cool. And it's still functional. So we're gonna go inside and post a little surprise for our families at home. Look at this building. And this only being a post office is crazy to me. But I realize now that I have mostly just turned it into a souvenir stop. So there's a lot of souvenir shops here, but it's really beautiful. We are deciding on what cards we should choose. There's a lot of them, and we're also seeing how many of these stamps we're gonna get, because my dad, he loves stamps and he's a collector of stamps. So we're thinking of sending a little bit more stamps to him, and the rest is just getting one. It's a really huge selection and we're holding 4 of them for now, but we're gonna look around to see if we can find anything better than them. We have decided on 4 cards. This temple, this one with lanterns, this boat right here, and this church. Looks like a really good collection. Now we just need to write on them, stamp them and send them away. That felt really good for the soul, sending some love to the ones at home. But now we're on to another site that we want to see. And then it's breakfast. We are both starving, so I'm longing for the breakfast today. Or it's not even really breakfast because it's past noon, so lunch. We couldn't go far until she found a store she, without hesitation, went straight into. And it's just a bunch of makeup. Do you think she could help herself? Not at all. No, she really needed it, so it's okay. We have arrived at a completely different side of this city. It feels a lot more open, and even with this park here, it feels a lot more beautiful part of the city. Everything is still closed, but I don't know, it just feels some more open and fresh here. Like what you see here. There's a lot less sky-high buildings, so it feels much more cozy walking these streets. And it's just more open. I don't know, it feels more cozy being here. We are arriving just around the corner here. Is where our next sightseeing is. Holy damn! This is the pink church and it looks amazing. Look at this church. This is one beautiful, it's the most beautiful church I've ever seen. And it's pink as well, that's crazy. Look at it. There is a store just across the street with a second floor, so you can see the church from here. looks so good. It's an amazing church. Just to get up on that balcony to see the church from upstairs, the line, it was like 20 minutes we had to stand in, so a lot of people want to see it. This street we're walking on now does not feel like we're in Vietnam. It looks more tropical. We just got dropped off at this very recommended cafe, the Melbourne Café. I think it's Australian twist, so we're gonna go check the menu. It looks very city-ish inside, which gives a homely feeling. We just got our food and this is a half English, it looks like. And she took a bagel and we're gonna share a granola. It's really good. The Melbourne Cafe was a really good spot, very fresh, and the food was really nice. We also got a little bit sentimental about sending postcards back to our parents at home. So we're gonna go back to the office now and send to our grandparents as well, because we know they're gonna love it. We have now sent away the postcards to everyone in our family, and it has come time to see if the shopping mall is open today. It says that it will be, so cross our fingers, because I really need that piece for my camera. So we're gonna go check out. It's just over there. It looks open today. This is the store we got recommended. They had nothing for GoPro, and no store nearby or in this mall has anything for GoPro, so I have to end the quest. So we're just gonna stroll around this mall for a little bit. She's gonna look for a dress, and then we're gonna head on to the sunset. And the sunset spot for today is a Starbucks with this view. Hopefully the sunset will be good going down behind those buildings. Even though it's going down behind the buildings, the sunset is beautiful. Look at the skyline now. Holy. That's such a beautiful color. We are back in the shopping mall and down in the basement where they have a really big supermarket, and we're looking for dinner for tonight. We couldn't be bothered going out, so we're gonna eat noodles and stay in our room. Look at this place at night, it's crazy. This street over there is where the statue is of Chi Minh, and this is the palace I showed you a couple of hours or yesterday, I think. So beautiful at night. Tonight we feast, boys. We got a lot of noodles, some nuts, and this one, perfect. And this is not for tonight, this is for tomorrow as a breakfast, since we're leaving very early from here. And I got 2 of these and 1 of these, and she's taking 1 of these and 1 of these. And then of course you need to have some drinks as well.